Well, I have been working for Ubuntu as a part-time nurse for 2 months. Then I am now a permanent member of the staff since yesterday. I've been a nurse, a professional nurse or registered nurse since 1993. Well, I usually tell people that nursing chose me. I didn't choose nursing, in the sense that circumstances at the time really didn't allow me to further my studies in any other field, and then nursing came up to my rescue. I was born and bred here in Port Elizabeth. I stay here in Zwide. I grew up here, but I didn't study here, especially in my secondary schooling. I did it outside. Well, my mother's sister stays outside, so then those days there were a lot of riots in the big cities of South Africa. So my aunt stays in a small town about 6 hours drive from here. So my parents asked her if she could keep me there whilst there was a lot of school boycotts and riots going on here. So that's how I ended up there. Ubuntu is actually quite an interesting place to be. When I came to drop my CV here, I found that the spirit of Ubuntu actually lives here. The people of the employees of Ubuntu, they do exhibit, they do show that spirit of Ubuntu, because the name Ubuntu goes much more than just humanity, because when loosely translated, Ubuntu means humanity, but it goes much beyond that, and you can see that from the staff of Ubuntu. My role here at Ubuntu as a nurse is to do VCTs, which is voluntary counseling and testing. I do pre-test counseling and then conduct the test, and then I also do post-test counseling. I like the fact that it is a community-based organization. It is something that is rare these days. To reach out to the community. In other words, it is an opportunity for me to give back to the community, because I think this is where our skills are mostly needed. So to be part of a team that does that is an opportunity not to be missed. I think it gives that sense of satisfaction at the end of the day that you have achieved something also. Our townships here, we at Ubuntu, we are faced with one major challenge as we carry out our duties of educating the community, empowering them and providing them with life skills. There is, especially from the men folk, there is the resistance that we meet. There is still some stereotypes and some myths and misconceptions amongst our men in the community. One meets with attitudes like the reluctance to use a condom, because the majority of men still believe that one cannot enjoy sex with a condom. When you have a new girlfriend, you cannot use a condom because she will think badly about you, she will badmouth you, things like that. And others still believe that condoms were just brought for population control and things like that. So we need to dispel those myths and misconceptions, and one way of doing that, and the most powerful way in my opinion, is through education. and involving the men in the workshops that we have, in the campaigns. And as a result, Ubuntu has got what they term men as partners, whereby all men are those that are willing to participate, take part in the campaigns, and they are educated.